Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Did you did you order this sunshine?
Yes, just for you.
Thank you.
Supposed to be nice all week.
I think they said that Thursday the rains might come. Thursday,
Oh, there might be some rain on Thursday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But you never know. Sometimes the weatherman is wrong.
That's right. And if it does come, we'll keep the flowers nice and healthy.
Yeah, and the grass.
Exactly.
Well, I just rushed back from was buying flowers at Home Depot and Longo's, and suddenly realized the time. So
Oh, you had a little bit of a rush.
I have, but I got these beautiful flowers. So I'm happy.
Well, just look at the flowers and they'll relax you.
They're still on the front step.
Oh, you haven't brought them in just yet.
I got them out of the car. That's it. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day for buying flowers.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Was it a little more expensive than last year?
Do you know what? I just went in and I walked over yesterday and kind of looked at what they had, and then I kind of just grabbed. I couldn't tell you, probably because I saw some marigolds I wanted at Longo's yesterday, and I was walking, so I thought, I'll come back today, and they were all gone.
Oh no.
At Longo's, but Home Depot had some. But all I'm saying is it was really busy yesterday, so I think they had new deliveries today, but
Yeah.
things are going fast.
Apparently they have huge lineups outside of garden centers.
Well, today was okay. There was no lineup at Home Depot. There was a long one yesterday, and then today there wasn't. They were busy, but it wasn't a lineup. But it was okay. But
yeah, too bad.
Pricing. I got hanging baskets for 25 at Longo's, and the other things were just varying prices. So
too bad you're not next to me because I did grow some marigolds.
Oh,
but they're small though.
Well, these are small. The ones that Longo's had yesterday were nice and big, and they were all, I thought, oh, I'll come back. They're all gone. He doesn't know, and they didn't know when they were getting more. So I just grabbed the ones from Home Depot. Anyway, I'm happy.
All right, everybody. Welcome. As always, you're welcome to use blocks if you like. You're also welcome to use a band, and you can either sit or stand. Is anyone new today for the first time? I don't think we have any newbies today.
This is my second time.
Oh, welcome back. Do you have any questions from last time?
No.
Good. So as you know, this class is pretty relaxing. Just go at your own pace and listen to your body. And just enjoy. We're going to start with some breathing. I just took a quick picture of the names. I'm going to start seated or standing. And if I like, I can put my tippy toes on some blocks here. And if you're hot or cold, feel free to adjust your temperature, the layers of clothing. We're just going to feel the breath rise and fall as we inhale and exhale. Allow my shoulders to relax, my chin to tuck, releasing my neck, my jaw, just relaxing my whole body. And just feel the breath flowing into the abdomen and in the mid-chest and the upper chest as we inhale. And out of the upper chest, mid-chest, and lower abdomen as we exhale. And from here, I'm going to start to gradually create a little bit more expansion. So as I inhale, I'm going to let my hands come out to the side and open up. As I exhale, I'm going to have my palms roll inward and turn down. I'm feeling a little bit more as we inhale. We can bring them a little wider. You may want to let the chin move away from the chest a little bit. And then exhale, tuck the chin. Push the steel air out. Long, slow, purposeful inhales and exhales. At this point, I'm going to go a little bit bigger. I'm going to lean back a little bit with my upper chest cavity. And I'm going to exhale and come a little further with my shoulders. Pull my stomach muscle into the base of my spine. Using my internal external obliques and transverse and abdominal muscles to push air out of the upper chest cavity. If it feels good, I'm going to bring the hands into a bent elbow position. Open up my pec minor. And then exhale. Sorry, that opens up my pec major, my big chest muscles, my big pectorals. And then I can open up my pec minor, which is my small chest cavity, by having my elbows straight. This is the muscles underneath the big chest cavity muscles. And exhale. Feels good. I can let the hands move a little lower. Perhaps touch the back of the palms to the ground, perhaps not. And deep breath. So I can alternate. So the first time I can have the elbows bent, open the pec major, and then release. And if it feels good, you may want to slide your hands a little bit further behind you, following the fingers with the eye gaze. This time I can do the pec minor, bringing the elbows wide. This will be my last repetition here. Finding the breath in my body. And slowly. I'm going to do a side to side, starting first with my neck. My left elbow comes to my left shoulder. I hold it there, and then I roll that right shoulder back a few times. It feels good. I rotate my right palm to face forward. For a little bit more, I can gently hold on to the side of my temple. Feels good to me. I can start to allow that shoulder to go a little wider, perhaps a little higher, perhaps not. And breathe. I can slowly keep that right hand up. And my left hand to slide down towards my left baby ankle. Stay here, or here, or here, or all the way across. Rolling the right shoulder back. And rise. Now before I do the other side, I'm just going to take that right hand. Gently roll it. Nice and easy. It feels good. I can go a little bigger with it. A little wider. Relax tongue, neck, and jaw. I'm going to let that hand go out to the side. Across. And just kind of follow it with my eyes. Kind of feels like I'm painting a wall with my right fingertips, very gently. Feels good. We can start to lean a little bit to the left. Go back to the center. Some of you may like to bring the left hand a little bit lower. And rise. And when you're going to take it into position, you're going to bring it across and then back. And You can be here for this motion, or you can be here, or you can be here, or you could be even touching the floor as we breathe. Feel that lower back decompressing. Ready, we'll come back up. Now we'll do the other side. Right ear to right shoulder. Gently circle that left shoulder up and back and down. Perhaps we like to hold that. Perhaps not. Eyes can be opened or closed. Perhaps we like to go a little bit bigger. Or a little bit bigger. Wonderful. Deep breaths. Well, we can lean to the right a little bit. Feels good. We'll come back to center and then over. Perhaps here or here or here. And reach. Just a little further. Take that hand, gently move through an expansion. Gentle wave. Nice and easy. It feels good. Go a little bit bigger with it. Listening to our bodies. Experiencing the moment as it presents itself. Respecting the present of the moment. It feels good. We can lean to the side. We can go forward. Perhaps you want to go a little further here. Breathe. Feeling the expansion through the base spine, through the side rib cage, through the upper spine. Enjoying that subtle awareness, decompression, release. Find center. Now we focus a little bit more on our lower torso. I'm going to slowly come over my right front thighs. Exhale. Slowly back up. Now, if it feels good to me, I may want to go a little further with my fingertips. My head curl down in. Some of you may want to do a little bit of a bending backward motion as we come up. We can reach the arms back, tuck the tail under, squeeze the glutes, and then surrender to you. Slowly. Wonderful. From here, take a moment to breathe. Right hand extends out. Follow the thumb with the eye. Look back. And then bring it down to the opposite left knee. Feels good here. We can lean to the left, cut the back, and then we can reach down. Anyone wants a little bit more, we take that right fingertip outside of the left baby toe. Deep breaths. Exhaling on the way down. Inhale on the way up. And then exhale on the way back. So exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And if we go to the standing position, we want to keep the lower back nice and flat. And then we take our right hand, reach it across. We hold it with the left inside of the wrist bone. Feels good. We come down. And then we circle it. Inhale. Exhale down. As far as feels good. Inhale. Good. Long, slow, smooth, healing, decompressive breaths. The slower we move, the more benefit we find in our body system. Let's do a couple more repetitions. And then we prepare for the second side. Hand on left thigh, we exhale forward. We inhale up. Now if it feels good to us, we go a little deeper here. You may let the chin move to the front, shin just above the ankle bone. And then rise. Feels good to us as we rise. Move our hands above the heart, above the throat. You can look up and back, tuck the tail, and then surrender down. And breathe. Going to the place that's right for us, that's right for our body at this one moment in time, irrespective of what anyone else may be doing. After my last repetition, I'm going to take my left hand out to the side and inhale back to the center. And exhale the left hand to the right knee. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the side. So we exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you want to go a little further, you can. Keeping the lower back flat. Some of you may like to stand. That's okay too. Go to the place that feels good for you. Deep breaths. I may like to lean back a little bit as I go back to my chest. One more. Wave of relaxation. And my left hand will find its way to the right. Right inner wrist bone touching the left outer wrist bone. We thread. And then we open. We thread. As far as feels good. And then we open. Wonderful. And we keep that gentle movement happening, listening to our body. Deep breath. And I'll do one more. And then we'll draw some attention to our inner thighs. So I'll take those feet as wide as feels good to me. And on the thighs, we'll roll the knees back. We'll hinge forward at the hip. Rise to center. Roll those knees back as we come forward. Rolling them back as we find our center. Now, this may or may not feel right for you, but if it feels good, we're going to let the right hand reach down a little lower than the left. And then come back. Feels good. We'll do the other side. Keeping the lower back flat. Rise. And then we'll do both hands. Just as far as feels good. And back up. And some of you may decide to take these blocks, if you're using them, and rest your inner thighs on these blocks. And we can do this standing or seated. It feels good for you. Deep breaths. So first the right and the left. And then both. Wonderful. Deep Slow, smooth breath. Now for the next one, I'm going to take the right hand down. I'm going to bring the left hand back and then to the hip. And follow my thumb with my eyes. Good. Feels good. I can go lower. Those knees nice and wide. Deep breaths. Inhaling, exhaling back, inhaling center. Exhale, inhale. Good. Back to center. Now we'll try the other side. Right hand back. Inhale, center. Go a little lower if it feels good. In those knees. Deep breath. We'll do about one more. And rise. Moving into sunflower. We come forward. Right hand. Center. Open. Release. Down. Left. Center. Open and lean back. Feels good. Relax the body, neck, jaw, any part of the body that may feel tight or constricted. Going back a little further this time. And if it feels good to you, we can do two hands forward in the next round. Wonderful. I'm going to do two more repetitions. And this will be my last repetition. Center. Keeping my knees wide and I lean to the left. Reach. Center. To the right. And center. Two more each direction. One more each way. And relax. Now I bring those feet close together. Come forward.
Oh,
And up.
that's nice.
You're gonna that spine nice and flat.
They're Mondays and Tuesdays at 2:00. That's, sorry about.
Go. Yeah. Just gonna do one more. And then I'm gonna take my left foot and see if I can cross it over my right foot. And then I'm gonna come forward and up. And you can do this standing as well. If you do the standing version, you get a hamstring and glute stretch. Try to keep all 10 toes pressed into the floor and a flat, straight spine. As we come up, you have the option of leaning back. Just like that. One more. Now before we do the other side, I'm gonna uncross my feet. I'm gonna take my left leg out to the side. I'm gonna come forward and up and back. Now if you're standing, you take your left leg out to the side, bend the right knee and you press back. And then you lean forward. Get the left knee straight and the right knee bent. You may want to add the arms, or you may decide not to add the arms. If you're seated, you may want to press the left knee backwards. Wonderful. Deep breaths. Couple more inhales. And a couple more exhales. And then we rest with a few deep breaths. Now, before we do all that on the other side, I'm going to remove my blocks. And I'm just going to allow my body to release. So I'm going to take my hands wide. Let's look to the right. Exhale. And if I like, I can shift with it. Great length through the upper side rib. And I reach a little further. And if it feels good, I can add the arm movements with that. Shifting side to side. Like a leaf gently blowing in the wind. Just a couple more. And then relax. I'm going to take both hands to my shoulders and then slide them behind. Roll the elbows into the earlobes and then release. If anyone wants to go a little further, we can do one at a time. You can take the right hand up, hold on the outside of the armpit, Release that. And the left hand. Release that. If it feels good, we can interlace the fingers behind. Release that. And interlace behind. And release that. And open up the chest cavity. When you're ready, we're going to do the other side. So I'm going to get my blocks back. Come to center. We'll start off with a nice warm up. Go forward. And up. And we breathe. Deep breath. And we've noticed we've generated some heat. Even though we're having a very relaxing class and a relaxing practice, we're still generating a lot of blood flow. We're detoxing our tissues and organs. We're flushing out our body system, removing lymph across all the different parts of the lymphatic system, which is important for both immunology and getting fats from the stomach through the body for proper distribution and utilization. And also filters the blood and tissues. Anything that is in the wrong place in our body, we can bring it to the right positioning. Now we'll take the opposite foot in front. And you can be standing or seated. And we're going to come forward. And if you're seated, try to have all 10 toes on the floor and the inner and outer ankles. As we inhale and exhale and breathe. Deep breaths. Enjoying that movement of energy through our circulatory flush. Enjoying the moment. Feels good. We can bring the hands up and back. And when it feels good, we can take the feet wide. Take the right leg out this time. Inhale up. And we exhale forward. Stand. Remember our option. Deep bend in front, knee back, knee straight. Wonderful. And when you're ready, relax. Now we're ready to open up those hip muscles. With or without any pain. Left foot. be here. Could be here. And if you can't, if you don't have a band, you can hold on to your pant leg. You can do this standing or seated. And we just curl that toe to the head and chest. It feels good. Go a little higher. Enjoy it. Some of you may want to circle up and out and around. And slowly take a breath. Creating the space through the hip, groin, and pelvis. And then we'll go in the other direction as we circle. Joy and release. And if it feels good, we can put our ankle on our ankle, our shin, our thigh closer proximal to the outer hip. Yes. Feels good, we can curl that toe and we can go forward. And exhale. And inhale. It's good. We can extend that leg as far as it wants to be extended. Go forward and back. Forward. Back. And back. Breathe. Deep, relaxing breaths. And then we can take that leg laterally. And if it feels good, we can move to back. Kind of like the letter M, backwards arc. And we can hold it. If it feels good, we can lean to one side. And roll that knee back. And let's give that leg a nice shake out. Hopefully feeling a little bit more limber now. And then we do the other side. On the right foot. There we go. You may want to stay down here today. You may want to come up here. Or even come a little higher. And relax the whole body. If it feels good, we can circle one direction, up, round, and out. Relaxing the neck on the jaw. And then of course we can go in the opposite direction. Back and round. Relaxing the neck, tongue and jaw. Releasing the whole body system. And of course we can extend that. We can go forward and back, forward and back, and open the back thigh. Breathe. Feels good and go a little bit higher. Beautiful. Take the leg out to the side, wherever it wants to go, and gently go up and down. Wonderful. Enjoy that opening. If it feels good, you may want to go to the side. Oops. I'll need my yoga block for this one. There we go. Stuff back. Feels good. That's it. When we're ready, we'll release that leg. Give it a good shake. Wonderful. So for those who decide to sit today, you're welcome to put a blanket or pillow or block under the buttocks. And then we're just going to lean back, push the hips forward, and squeeze the butt cheeks. If it feels good, we can look up or back. And if you want a little bit more, you slide the pillow to the edge of the chair, and then you fall back and you press the hips forward. Otherwise, there's two other options. We can hold on to a wall or chair, and we can lean back like this. Or if anyone wants to go to the floor, which usually people don't, but if you did, you could come on your back, push your hips up, and then rest your buttocks on a block. Well, not your buttocks, just above your buttocks. So you can either sit or stand or lie down. And the hands can either be by your side or over your head. And just breathe. And this is our bridge pose, seated, lying, or standing. And just press those hips. If you're seated down in a chair, press your hips to the room in front of you. If you're lying down, push your hips up to the ceiling. If you're standing, push the hips straight ahead to the space in front of your abdomen. Now, if you're seated, you're going to go into a regular seated position. If you're standing, you're going to stay standing and relax. And if you're lying down, you're going to roll onto your right side and see if you can hold your left foot with your hand. And then you can put your right foot on your left and gently draw your left knee to the ground. If you're seated, you're going to take your left leg out to the side, turn your hip, and then just push your hips to the space in front of you and relax. And if you're standing, you're going to try to hold on to your left toe. Bring your heel to your buttocks and then squeeze your buttocks as you push your hip forward. And of course, you can hold on to something. So you may want to do the seated version, the standing version, or the lying down version. And when you're ready, relax your legs. Give them a shake out. And of course, we're going to do the other side now. So seated, you take your right foot out to the side. If you're standing, you can see if you can clasp it. If you can't clasp it, you can also hold the pant leg or the sock or the foot. You're lying down, you roll to your other side. So this is the seated version. You just turn your hips and you just kind of press the knee out to the side and you just squeeze your buttocks. Get a little stretch here. When you're ready, we're going to come to seated or standing or lying down. If you're lying down, you're going to close your eyes and rest in Savasana. If you're seated, you're going to close your eyes and tuck your chin, or keep your eyes open if you prefer. And if you're standing, we're going to do a walking meditation. So standing is the most complicated. So I'll start with standing. If you're seated, you're just going to feel your abdomen rise and fall and just watch your breath. If you're lying down, you're just going to watch your breath rise and fall. If you're standing, you're going to take your right heel off the ground, balancing on your toe. Take your right toe forward. Then gently bring the ball of the right foot to the ground and the right heel as the left heel lifts off the floor. And then you take the left leg and you bring it forward. You allow the left toe, the left ball, and then the left heel. So this is called a walking meditation. In the walking meditation, we first feel the toes touch, then the ball of the foot, then the heel, and the opposite heel and ball of foot lift. So we're moving in opposition or reverse. So first the left toe lift touches down, then the left ball and the left heel, and the right heel lifts. So we're going in opposite positioning from back to front. So we're going back of heel, ball of foot, and then tippy toe lifts. And each step is super slow. So you're feeling the synchronization of the movement, the lifting and the release of the feet. And if we're lying down or seated, we're simply watching the abdomen rise and the abdomen fall. So same as lying down, you simply watch the abdomen rise and the abdomen fall and the abdomen rise and the abdomen fall. For those in walking meditation mode, very slowly bring yourself to a comfortable standing or comfortable seated or comfortable lying down position, whatever feels good for you. Take your time, nice and easy. And when you're ready, from either a seated or standing or lying down position, we can slowly open our eyes. If it feels right, we can place our hands in a prayer position in front of our chest, and we can inhale the hands over the heart. Exhale the hands back to the heart. As we breathe. When you're ready, we find our divine center. Deep breath. The divine within me bows to the divine within you. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. We finished a bit early.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone have any questions?
Not about the yoga, but has the boot camp, is it renamed Hit It Up now?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
It's still the same thing, though. Don't worry.
Yeah, all right. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't registering in the wrong thing.
Say thanks.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Have a great
Bye.
day. I'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Nice to see you, Linda. Nice to see you, Ida. Oh, there's Donna. I didn't know you were there. I was like, where's Donna?
No, I was here.
Oh, you were here the whole time.
Yes.
I heard your mom's doing better, right? She's home?
Yeah, she's finally home now.
Oh, did she join in today or is she resting?
No, she's resting because she still has a problem with her breathing.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so she has to see some specialists about that, and then, yeah,
Well, wishing you good luck, crossing my fingers and toes for you.
yes, thank you.
Thanks again from Evelyn.
Oh, thanks, Evelyn. Thanks, Versu. Nice to see you.
And Sarah too. Jeff, you're awesome.
Oh, thanks, my friend. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. See you tomorrow.
Take care.
We'll see you tomorrow, Donna.
Have a good night.
Nora, I just put you on mute because you had the call, so. But thanks for coming, my friend. We'll see